What's up, guys? Today's video is 5 things you should never say to your man. The first one's more like something you should say, but just not apologizing for shit. I'd say 95% of men just want to hear "I'm sorry" when you fuck up. And don't say you're perfect, because everyone makes mistakes. If you can just be like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. You know how many men would like cry tears of joy for when you fuck up, rather than getting like, well, I only did it because of this. Like, if you truly did fuck up, just say I'm sorry. A dude would fall to his knees and sob if their girl just was like, you know what? I'm sorry, I fucked up. Because you know how many guys are constantly apologizing for shit? You know what I'm saying? Just to hear that one time, you know, like, hey. And like, I'm talking real, not like, okay, sorry. Like, no, fuck that. Just like I'm sorry. Just apologize sometimes. Like, it doesn't even have to be all the time, because that shit will stick. Just so many guys just want to hear, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And like, not even like, I'm sorry, but like, I don't even add that but. I think guys should do this too, is like apologize for shit. I mean, there's a lot of, this goes both ways, you know, just apologizing when you're wrong without any like shit attached. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but no, that just completely cancels out the apology. 100%, it becomes worthless. Unless you cheated. Then, you know, I mean, then it's worthless anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, cheating, that's unforgivable. But like, if it's something like light and it just becomes bigger because you don't fucking admit it, your boy best friend tries to fuck you and you're like, well, I didn't know he was gonna try and fuck me. You know what I'm saying? When your boyfriend's been telling you for like 6 months that this dude is trying to fuck you, and he's fucking pissed now, and you're like, well, I didn't fucking know. Like, no, don't say that shit. Be like, you know what, you were right, I'm sorry, I should have cut him off. That was my fault. I didn't do anything, but you were right. You were right, and I won't do it again. Bro, dudes would fall to their knees. Or like don't do the whole, well, maybe if you did this, I wouldn't have done this. Like, don't do that shit. There's nothing more infuriating. It's almost gaslighting. It's like flipping it on you. Like something that like your partner did, but now is like, they're trying to say it's your fault because you did something else. Well, maybe if you didn't do this, I wouldn't have done this. Like, no one fucks with that shit. That shit is so fucking annoying. You know what I'm saying? Just owning up to things. The second one is just not being understanding, you know, when a dude just wants to have some time for himself or for the boys. You know, the boys are important, you know? Like, the boys are important. The homies are important. You know, I think, like, and I'm not saying that, like, it's either the girls or the guys, you know what I'm saying? I think both are important. Having male friends and a girlfriend, they're separate entities. They shouldn't be competing with each other. Like, as a girl, just nagging about hanging out with your friends or doing something you like maybe tonight I do want to play video games. Like, a new game came out, new DLC. I do just want to play games, and just not letting him do the shit that he enjoys to do. I'm saying, I mean, if it gets crazy where he's like doing shit 12 hours a day, then all right, obviously that's a problem. But being understanding, like, hey, I know you really enjoy this shit. Like, you know, like, play games tonight. You know, I won't be on your dick. You know, I'm not going to be like all up on your shit. Like, you know, why are you not, you know, calling me beautiful? You know, why are you not texting me because you're playing these video games? Like, just like every now and then, just let him vibe, you know, let him do his shit. I feel like women need more like constant reminding that, you know, that they're loved. Whereas guys, once they know it works, like, they're chilling. I would say the next one is holding on to shit from way too long ago that has already been resolved and then bringing it up. I would say cheating is an exemption, because like, you should have just left. But like, every time you get in an argument and you bring up the same shit that happened like a year and a half ago, you know what I'm saying? Bringing up old shit all the fucking time is so annoying. It's like, every time you get in an argument, well, remember when you did that one thing, you know, and you bring that shit up every single time. It's like, oh, we're getting into this again. You know, it's like, it's just annoying to bring up the same one fuck up for the next 3 years and using it as like a type of defense for everything else. So bringing up old shit is the worst thing ever. And sometimes it's valid, I guess, but like, if you just keep doing it, oh my God. Once again, we're gonna bring up the shit that happened a year and a half ago, you know, the one mistake, I did it one time, and we're bringing it up in every argument. You know, it's just like oh, I forgot something. I forgot your mom's, you know, half birthday one time 2 years ago, and now I'm building a shrine in my room and worshiping it every day, begging for forgiveness, knowing that I will never actually be forgiven. I would say another one that's kind of universal is bringing up your ex. Like, bringing up your ex, like, oh, well, my ex was blah, blah, blah. You know, if you're bringing up your ex to a dude, no guy would ever, like, no guy fucks with that. You ever see that college experiment that they did where it was like it was like a lecture hall of 300 people. I think it was about 50-50 girls and guys. It was like an experiment, and they said, all right, there's two options. You have the option of your partner falls in love completely with someone else, but doesn't fuck them or kiss them or anything like that. Or your partner fucks someone else one time, but has no strings attached. All the guys voted for their girlfriend falling in love with someone and not fucking them. And like all the girls voted for the one-time hookup, but there's nothing meaning to it. I think the conclusion of the experiment was that guys have this territorial Genghis Khan gene. That's why guys care about bodies a lot more than girls do. It's like this territorial Genghis Khan gene. It's not even about your girl. It's that another man took something that you think is yours. You know. So guys are much more, I guess, defensive over shit like that when it comes to other guys. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't know. This video is less. This is like more. I don't know. I'd say the last one, personal thing, is using sex as a reward or a punishment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you didn't clean the kitchen, I'm not sucking you off for the next 3 weeks. Sex isn't something that should be used as like a punishment or reward system. It should be something that both people want to do. I'm not saying you should have sex when you don't want to. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like you using it as a reward or punishment means it kind of shows that you don't really want to do that or something. It's like you don't fuck with that aspect of a relationship, and it just seems like she's not attracted to you when she's like, all right, well, you're not getting sucked off in the next 5 weeks because you didn't clean the dishes. You left some dishes out. I'm so out of it. I went to a rave. That was really fun. Subtronics and Wooly. But I wasn't ready. We got there kind of late. Like, I needed to get myself set, and then as soon as I walked in, Wooly came on, and I'm like, oh fuck, like I'm not even ready yet. And he has some crazy like openers. Like he has some crazy like his like when he gets on, he has some really cool animations and stuff, and I just wasn't ready. But I don't know, this video was for the girls. It wasn't as funny, it was more just like real shit, you know. So yeah, that's it's the girls were like, what do I say to my boy? Like, what are the things I shouldn't say? Like blah blah blah. But I'm not saying like be like, don't like hold your ground type shit. I'm just saying, you know, like, be understanding, you know. So yeah, that's the video. I'll catch you guys. Peace.